Hi, Elaine. My name's Samantha Perkins, Junior Counselor. What brings you in today?
I am struggling by severe depression and at times suicidal thoughts. I am not sure where else to turn to, and I am going to need to change something in my life.
I think that's great. You realize you need to make a behavior change for your health. I'm extremely concerned with you saying you have suicidal thoughts, but I'm glad you came here for help. You're definitely headed in the right direction. So let's start off with some questions. Tell me more about your suicidal thoughts. Like, is there anything in particular that's causing these thoughts?
Any little inconvenience.
Well, can you clarify this? What exactly happens that causes you to feel this way?
I'm not really sure. Sometimes you're just extra sad, like on days it's really bad and someone can say the wrong thing and then you just snap. Working in retail, these feelings are worse. The public is ruthless. If I'm already having a bad day and someone at work says something like mean, it can make me feel worse and I just snap. I feel like everything I do makes nobody happy. I focus my energy on making everyone else happy, and I tend to forget about my own happiness, which causes me to lose sight of the positive things in my life.
I see your dilemma. The public, especially working in retail, can be quite the challenge. Do you have a support system at home?
I do not.
Okay, well, that probably makes things a lot harder for you. Do you have a support system at all?
No. I cannot go to my family because they think my problems are not real and think that they are stupid. I cannot go to my best friend because she has a life of her own.
I can see what you mean, but you for sure need a support system. Although your friend has a life of her own, you should probably reach out to her. Having that support system is beneficial for you because you need people that encourage you and help you to get better. So why do you feel like you have to put everyone else's happiness before your own?
Because I feel like whatever I do, it's wrong. If I do it for my own happiness, I'm made to feel like it's wrong. If I do it for someone else's happiness, I'm made to feel like it's wrong. It's more of a guilt trip than anything. So I just feel like it's easier to make my family happier than myself.
Well, your happiness is extremely important, and I understand your feelings and where you're coming from. So let's talk about how we can move forward from this and make a change so that way you can start to feel better. Are you on any medication for your depression? And if you are, what medication?
I'm supposed to be on Lexapro, but I do not take it
Why do you not take the prescribed medication?
because I feel like my doctor just took what I said about being depressed and having anxiety and gave me the first medication on his list to give people for people with depression. That and I've taken it enough times that I feel like it just does not do what it's supposed to do.
Well, may I give you some advice for this particular situation?
Yes, you may.
I would go back to your doctor and tell him exactly what you've told me today. He needs to be aware that you feel the medication is not helping you.
That is a great idea. I'll make an appointment with him after our session.
I would highly recommend that. What changes are you wanting to make, particularly?
I would like to be happier. I want to live a happy and fulfilled life with no regrets.
I think that's an awesome start. Can we explore some strategies together?
Sure, I would love the input and how to make me happier.
You mentioned working in retail causes you added stress and worry, and I think this would be our first area of improvement. Have you talked with your supervisor or boss about this concern?
Yes, she laughs at me and tells me to be quiet. I have tried numerous times to talk to her about it.
So, what are you hoping to gain when you confide in her and talk with her?
Someone that will listen to my problems.
I think that's great. You're reaching out to talk with someone that must have been difficult for you to do. Have you thought about applying for other jobs that would be better for your mental health and well being?
Oh, yes. I set up interviews, but I do not show up. I get scared. I set up an interview for pilot, and I just did not show up to it. I felt disappointed in myself for not showing up because at the time I thought my job at Casey's was not bad, but it is bad. I end up crying before, during, and after each shift.
Well, I understand your feelings of disappointment, and I would find dealing with those feelings difficult too. I can see where your job is causing unwanted negative thoughts. Can you tell me some parts of your life that are positive and make you happy?
My nieces and nephews make me happy. They make the days better. I really enjoy spending time with them and doing activities. Today we are going to make Christmas ornaments. I'm looking forward to that. My animals also make me happy. I love going outside with them and just enjoying the peace and quiet and playing with them. My best friend helps sometimes, not really. I also enjoy sleeping. If I have the time, I enjoy coloring.
Well, those are all amazing activities and things. May I add some advice?
You want to say I'm too reliant on people, and I already know that. But yes, you may add your add your advice.
Okay. Well, I was going to say you seem very reliant on people for your happiness. And I would suggest straying away from that. I think you should be happy on your own, and these special people in your life would just simply add to your happiness. So, you mentioned if you had time, you enjoy coloring, and that makes you happy. So, I would suggest making a daily schedule and making time for this. So, here's a sample of someone doing their own daily schedule. And I would like for you to just look this over because having structure in your life will help you feel in control and it will help you to be happy.
Okay. I'm not sure that I'm ready to make this change, but I will try my best to take a step in the right direction. I would like to make a follow-up appointment for next week if that's okay.
Yes, that's perfect. This is great progress. I know this was difficult for you to come in and make an appointment. I'll go ahead and put you down for next week at the same time. And I would like for you to complete the handout of the daily schedule by next week, even if it's just one or two things um, each hour that you do. And if you ever feel alone or having those bad thoughts again, there is a number provided on the activity that you're taking home. So thank you for coming in, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you.